Hi guys, it's Mew2King
and Salem.
and today we're going to be talking about a really good Ultimate Online player, potentially probably the best player in the world, Ultimate Online right now, Kola. Kola actually has some good results offline. Some of these results include 9th place at Big House 9, 1st place at Kumite in Tennessee in 2020, 13th at Glitz, 17th at Frostbite, 1st at Clash of the Carolinas, and 2nd at the recent CO Dreamland where he fought Sam Stewart in Grand Finals. He's done very well against a wide variety of players, and he's just a very good player in general, in my opinion. As far as online turns, it's even more impressive. There was a $20,000 tournament hosted by AlphaRed and Moist Critical, which Kola actually got 1st place in. Then, more recently, there's a $10,000 tournament where Kola actually got 1st place yet again over Meister in Grand Finals, last time was Wrath, and this was the Quarantine Series. Kola has arguably 2 mains online. His main 2 characters, in my opinion, for his online tournaments are Roy and Cloud. He won the Grand Finals of one of these tournaments with Roy over Wrath Sonic. That was the first tournament, the $20,000 tournament. Then the more recent tournament, which is the $10,000 Quarantine Series tournament, he actually won that Grand Finals over Meister with his Cloud. He also has a Snake, which is his 3rd character, but I would say that his main 2 characters online are probably between Roy and Cloud. In terms of how good the characters are, I would say Roy's probably at least a high tier online, in my personal opinion. But there are a lot of mixed opinions. On one hand, Kola actually won the major tournament, the biggest tournament online, with Roy-Cloud combination. But then you have players, other top Roys like Goblin, posting online saying that Roy is the single worst character in the game. Which is like, how, like I get it, you think he's overrated, but the worst of 70 characters? Come on. Goblin does have a legit complaint, though, at least, and that is that Roy, at least Goblin says that his playstyle is based on reacting a lot, and I can understand and relate to that, too. A lot of the hit confirms you do, or just a lot of the micro situations is based on reacting, which, I mean, as a top player that goes to turns, that it's natural that you would develop such habits. That is the best way of learning a game and improving, after all. But the character itself, even though it might have to be played differently, still has the tools to be good online. For example, if you down tilt somebody near the edge from like the middle of the stage starting at 50 with Rage, you can literally run up to them and just mash side B. Or you could just assume they're going to roll in, and you can charge F smash a bit. Now, the thing is, online, because there's so much input delay, this becomes extra unreactable. So you can't really option select it. You'll have to fully commit to holding in or not. So if you think you're going to miss a tech and he's going to run up side B you, well, you have to DI in anyway. But then if you're holding in for too long, then you're probably going to miss tech and then roll in anyway, which is both going to lead to disaster. So it actually, from the down tilt traps near the edge, it's extra broken online specifically because it's a lot easier to land the side B, but then it's also a lot more likely that you're running to the charge forward smash too, which you also saw Kola do this to Raph to get early KOs at mid-percents. Kola's other character is Cloud, and if you want to know how to use Cloud online, just watch some videos of Hungrybox from the year 2009, and you'll see a very good strategy of what he does. I feel like Hungrybox should be a very good Cloud player in 2009. So all you really have to do is back air over and over. I just watched the Grand Finals of him against Meister. He's literally just back airing in such a tremendous amount of lag that's kind of ridiculous. You also can run away a lot, charge limit because running away is super broken. Do side B like 1 and 2, that stuff's good. Also, it's important to mention that one of the weaknesses Cloud has offline is his grab. So basically online the meta is to spam attacks and mash. Shielding and reacting is nerfed, which means to be good online players will not be shielding and reacting a lot. They will be mashing moves instead. So the weakness of Cloud doesn't really matter online. So in real life, like you can do like mix-ups to the Tomahawk grab, and just his Cloud's grab weakness in general is a much bigger weakness in an offline environment. Online, you can pretty much just keep spamming, camping, and safe moves with the very rare mix-up occasional grab while still threatening timeouts and getting limit. And then by the time, like, he just throws in a grab here or there, right? But you don't do it very often at all. You just do it to get free stays and stuff. But you do it so rarely compared to, like, what you normally do that Cloud pretty much, his style is buffed online because his weakness is less big. So that's one of the reasons I think Cloud is just such a good online character and why he continues to use Cloud online.
And now for his Snake. His Snake kind of plays very similar to Scat Snake, in my opinion. Like, it's more about the CQC, but it's kind of weird to use a playstyle like that online, in my opinion, because, like, it's laggy. So a lot of the time, you would think Snake would be better online, right? That's not the case. It's actually a little bit of the opposite, because, like, your dash attack is nerfed. That's your reaction-based move. So a lot of the time, you're just going to be, like, being stationary, actually camping in your spot. Like, you don't exactly get to just be aggressive and just be like, oh yeah, I can just beat their area with a dash attack here. And as well, you have to note that it's extremely hard to control Nikita online as well, so you can't exactly just be like, oh, free edge guard. Those two things are taken away from me. That's the thing. So you have to focus more on ledge traps. And a lot of the time, people don't know exactly how to ledge trap with Snake for some reason, even though we're in 2020. But that's Snake online. Offline, Snake can do so much more. Like I said, he can actually do reactionary dash attacks. He can use Nikita to kill you. Like, he can do all kinds of setups to actually, like, make sure you die the way you're supposed to. Like, the camping part is nerfed, but, like, the actual fighting part is, like, buffed offline.
Some of Kola's wins online for just the year 2020 include, from the $20,000 tournament that recently happened, Nairo, Wrath, who we beat in the grand finals, DeBuzz, Cosmos, Pandarian, Ling Ling, Seth, and Sonics. At the Quarantine Series tournament, which is a 10K pot tournament, which is even more recent, he defeated Meister in the grand finals pretty solidly, 3-1, but pretty solid wins among his wins. Plup, Wadi, Wrath, Nairo, and then 3-0'd Void. Some of his 2020 offline wins, such as Frostbite 2020, include Riddles, Cosmos, Seth, and Ksef. And at CEO Dreamland 2020, he defeated Mars, Kuro, Gak, ZD, Seagull Joe, Kobe, and Epic Gabriel before losing to Sam Stewart in the grand finals. So basically, that's a very big list of people. It's pretty obvious that this is just from 2020 alone. It's pretty obvious that he's both a very good competitor online as well as a very good competitor offline. So to answer the question on how good he is, yeah, he's not the best in the world, but online he might be, and offline he's clearly proven himself to be a very good player.
Yeah, I definitely think he's possibly around, like, PGR 25-20 level. Like, he has that feel with the way he plays, especially with how he handled Mars. So that says a lot. Like, he has lots of potential. Also, it's Kobe, not
Kobe.
Kobe.
Whatever. You shut up. Yeah, I read 1,000 things right, mess up once, and yo, shut up.
Like Kobe.
Shut up.
That
shut
got
up.
me dying.
You die. Shut up. All right, guys, thanks for watching that video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and let us know what you think in the comments below about how good Kola is.
All right, see ya.
See you guys later. Okay, what's he gonna talk about now? Start.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hi guys, Mew2King,
And it's Salem.
and today we're going to be talking about
Red.
Ah!
I knew he would do this.